Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Oh, yo!
What's up, brother? What brings you in today? Dude, you look huge. Oh, ladies, what's good?
What is going on, guys? So today, I want to talk about one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, right? And that would be your boy, Luke. Specifically, I want to talk about the switch up, right? The change in public opinion surrounding this dude, because it has been insane watching it the entire time, right? And if Street Fighter 6 is your first Street Fighter game, you're probably like, what are you talking about? Luke is my bro. I love Luke. And I understand that. I love Luke too, right? Luke is a cool character. And he's really interesting when you look at him on the grand scheme of things, on the full timeline of his character. And that's what this video is. I want to talk about what happened. Why did this switch up take place, right? But before I get into that, do me a favor, guys. If you guys like Street Fighter, if you guys like Capcom stuff, leave a like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subs by my birthday in July. So help a brother out. I would appreciate that. But without any further ado, let's talk about this guy. Because Luke went from being this lame dweeb weirdo to being this like meme lord Giga Chad, right? He went from being this lame Jake Paul looking dude to this Cadillac of men, if you will, right? And you're probably like, okay, well, why did people hate him in the first place? Why was he a lame dweeb? Talk to me. Let me tell you what happened, okay? Why did people dislike Luke in the first place? So, people disliked Luke because, let's go back in time. Street Fighter V, it got its last season of characters, right? And it was all characters that we wanted to see, right? And then they built up this mystery of who the final character of the game was going to be, right? And people, their imaginations went wild. Some people were saying Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, or a King of Fighters character. Like, it was out of pocket. I'll be honest with you guys. And then Luke got announced, right? And he was not what we expected, right? I'll be honest with you, I don't know what we expected, but it wasn't Luke, clearly, right? And Capcom announced that Luke was going to be the new main character of the next Street Fighter game, right? And people didn't like that, right? Because Luke is he's a young, arrogant young man, right? He's an MMA fighter, and people felt a certain way, right? They're like, you know what? We want the characters that we've grown up with, right? And then to make matters worse, almost to rub salt in the wound, Capcom made Luke the strongest character in the game. So now it felt like Street Fighter veterans, right? That this new guy was being shoved down our throats and he was good and he was beating all of our old characters because he's the new hotness. That is why people don't like Luke. Also, people didn't like his design, right? So when Street Fighter 6 was announced, immediately people started looking at Luke differently, right? Because his design changed so drastically, right? And most of that is because Luke grew up, right? Because Street Fighter V takes place, dude, I don't know, 4 or 5 years before Street Fighter 6. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Luke in Street Fighter V, he's like 22, right? 21 or 22. And then Luke in Street Fighter 6 is like 26, 27, right? He's a grown man. He grew up. He has a job now, right? And the way Capcom delivered his character was slightly differently, right? And that's the first thing I noticed when Street Fighter 6 was trying to push Luke, right? Luke went from being this character that was like, oh, you know what? He's a cool young guy fighting terrorism in the army. And now he's an MMA fighter. He's so cool and strong. And then they went from that to, oh yeah, dude, now he's a coach at a gym, and when he's off, he's at home playing video games and eating cheeseburgers. And we relate to that, right? We feel that. And that's why people like Luke a lot more than we liked him in Street Fighter V. And then on top of that, when we finally got our hands on the game, Luke in the World Tour mode is just a funny guy, right? He's just a really cool, funny character to hang around with in-game, right? So that helped too. But there is one more factor, and it's completely external. It has nothing to do with things that are inside the game. And that is this guy. This is Alex Lee. Luke's voice actor, right? And Alex is the coolest, most base human being on the planet, right? And Alex loved this character so much that he just started making memes, and, you know, his internet presence, his Twitter presence just made Luke a more likable character, right? And now there's all these Giga Chad memes about Luke just because of Alex and how cool he is as a person, right? So at the end of the day, I'll be honest, he did most of the heavy lifting. It's like 50% Alex Lee, the reason why we like Luke so much, right? And just those two factors together, just Luke being a more well-realized character in Street Fighter 6 and Alex Lee being just a cool guy, have completely shifted the public opinion of this guy, right? So that's the full story. Tell me what you guys think about Luke in the comment section below, because Luke is like, no lie, I think he's like, he might be one of my top 5 favorite Street Fighter characters. I really like him. He's really funny. I think he's had, maybe he's tied for the best glow up in Street Fighter history, right next to DJ, right? Those two characters, they've gone from being like publicly ridiculed to being like overwhelmingly loved, you know? So leave a comment, guys. Let me know, do you guys want to see any other character anti-assassination videos? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.